So my plan for today is mainly focusing on takeoff on the harness again. The last few times I went on the harness, we were focusing on keeping my angle kind of straight, lining up my hips and my shoulders to get maximum height. So just gonna be going over that again today. Not really feeling too energetic. I wanna kind of focus most of my energy on the floor session later today, so I'm not gonna do too much on the ice, just do that floor session and then head to the gym. Other than that, let's get into it. Okay. That one was just off. I kind of like rushed it.
Okay.
That was a good pull. I like that. I kind of felt a little bit better. Just happens fast. It's like, yeah, it's just fast.
The arms going out?
I'm trying to like get the pick to go back and then to have my body go forward as I take off. So I'm kind of like doing that almost. Yeah. So I'm like fighting against my backwards momentum. I feel like that, remember when we were doing it on that side and I was getting like a nice, on the far side actually, I was getting a nice up. That's what I think I was doing. I was going.
Like resisting going this way.
Yeah.
It's almost push against and it'll probably get you more height.
Yeah. Yep.
You want to feel like your goal is to be skating backward, but by the time that you pick and jump, you're basically just jumping straight up into the air, because that's what a block feels like on the floor. Right?
Yeah.
You're coming like to the side and then boom. So
Yeah.
You want to get that same feeling as you're coming this way, but then when you jump, you just go like this. Even if you have to drill, just trying to jump and then land back on the blades.
I think it's the because I can do that, and when I do the regular testing takeoff, I go up and down. I think what's sending me back is the chest lean back, the start of the backflip.
Yeah. So like from the arms.
Yeah, from here. The few times that I've gotten it, I think we were leaning down more with my chest.
Yeah.
Right? All right, let's try it again. That one kind of felt better, at least with the chest. I think my leg was too close on that. For that harness session, I really liked the feeling of being able to get that block on my rear toe pick and understanding where the spot needs to be for my head, where I need to be looking. That's a similar feeling to actually what I feel on the trampoline, spotting the dub full, the new technique that I got yesterday when I was experimenting with the dub full on the trampoline. It's actually a similar feeling to spotting the backflip, the regular backflip on the ice. So I think that's a very good progression that I made today. I am feeling a little bit drained energy-wise, so I didn't really go too much. I had a little bit of extra time that I could have utilized on the ice, but I'd like to focus mainly on the floor work today. So I'm gonna be saving most of my energy for that. But overall, I'm liking how the progression is going with the backflip technique on the ice. And I'm looking forward to getting started with the full technique, starting to do fulls on the ice with this same pick technique and getting that angle right with my upper body and my spot as well. So I guess we'll just have to see how it progresses from here. All right, as usual, gonna start out with a tramp and then head over to the floor. I think today I'm gonna focus on a couple other things rather than just the dub full, but we'll see how the session progresses and see how we feel from there. Let's not do that again. too high.
It was at this moment that he knew he f***ed up.
Why? Help. That's 3. I'll take 3. Ah! It's just that second jump. It's just so hot. I keep getting so hot. There we go. Ah. I feel like I could have done more. I just traveled. So I kind of ended up cutting that session short just because I was kind of feeling a little bit drained today. Even though I did take pre-workout before the session, so I did have a little bit of energy, more than usual, but still kind of felt a little bit tired. So I think I'm just gonna go hit the gym now. That session, I just mainly focused on doing the gainer switches on the trampoline. Still made some pretty good progress. I was getting used to the momentum of using my arm and swinging my arm and my leg at the same time, carrying through the momentum like that. So I definitely feel like it was a good session. Didn't really work on any dubs in the sesh just because I wasn't really feeling it today. So I'll just kind of end the day off a little bit more lightly than normal, head to the gym and get my upper body workout in. All right, so gonna change the warm up today, just skipping basketball. I got barbell overhead press, starting off with that. My working weight is 105. I'm gonna start with the bar for 12 reps, warm up for a couple sets, and then hit my working weight. My next warm up set is 65 pounds. Gonna do half the reps, go for 6 reps. All right, this is 105. This is my working weight. I'm gonna try and hit 12. See if we can hit that rep. All right, well, guess we didn't hit 12, only hit 10, but that was good. Gonna keep it at that. Try and hit 10 again for the second set if I can. Gonna take a little bit longer to rest, to kind of recuperate, to recover a little bit more. But that last couple reps were a little bit wonky. Could have done it a little bit cleaner, but I think I'm just gonna stick it this way. Try and rep it out. Starting to get my vascularity back in my arms. Kind of gone for a while, but yeah, definitely starting to feel like I'm getting more blood flow to my arms. Finally, I'm kind of lacking in that department the last month or so, but got back on the right track in my diet, got back on cardio, which, you know, lowers the body fat percentage and everything. But even going through that, when I was at a higher body fat percentage, I still felt like my circulation wasn't as complete as what it usually is. But now definitely starting to feel it come back, and I feel the boost in energy as well, for sure. So it's a big plus. All right, next up I got Renegade rows, using 30 pounds, 2 sets. I'm aiming for 10 reps each. This one mainly gets me on the push-up section. All right. Definitely feeling this in my traps and like my lower lats too, but they just get fatigued so fast on the push-ups. Last one, come on. Come on, Seb. Come on, Seb. 10. Come on, one more. 10. Oh, damn. Ooh, my pecs. I got my pecs just on fire. Those are rough. I'm not gonna lie. All right. I've got lateral raises on the cable machine. I'm aiming for 15 reps. Going for 2 sets. Got 10 pounds on the machine. Let's hit the other side. This side usually is a little bit easier for me. 12. Oh boy. 3 more, come on. 13. 14. One more. I'm not counting that. That wasn't it. Come on. Let me do one more. One more. Here we go. My plan actually shows I had 3 sets. Last week I did 2, so I'm going up in sets this week. It's going to be a little bit more difficult, but we'll see if we can knock that out. Get the same rep range. Aiming for 15. Got the right arm. I feel like I was resting a little bit too much in between reps, but I'll take that for now. Work on perfecting it a little bit more next time around. Next I got TRXYs going for 15 reps for 3 sets. This one's been kind of killing me on the last few times I did it, usually on the second set. But I really feel this dig into the traps. 5, 1/3. 10 more. 10. Oh my God. I really focus on going down as slow as possible. I feel like on the eccentric, that's where I get the most, especially out of this exercise. I usually try and do that for most exercises, but this one I especially feel it in my traps, upper and mid traps. Come on. Damn, it's crazy how that's just 1 set. I got 2 more out of that. All right, we got set 2, 15 reps again. Let's try and hit that. 15. Definitely feel that. Last set. 15. Easy. It's a little bit cheated, but gonna have to leave it there. Oh boy. All right, that's 3 sets knocked out. Off to the next exercise. All right, next I got plank shoulder taps. I'm aiming to get 20 reps in general, so 10 taps on each side. And I'm doing 70 pounds on my back as of right now. I'm going for 3 sets. 6. My right shoulder is kind of like the weak link there. I'll usually have to like turn my arm out to support myself, but everything else feels pretty good. That really gets into your core. All right, we got 2 more sets. 10. Oh, it's that right side, that right shoulder again. All right, last set. 10 reps each. Gonna focus on trying to be as clean as possible with the technique. Going nice and slow. 10. Whew. Oh boy. That gets all the way into my quads. All right, 1 or 2 more exercises, then we'll hit some stretches. Next, I got Russian twists. Got 3 sets of 20 on each side. I'm using a 25-pound plate. Just find that it's a little bit easier to grip this. Here we go. 20. Oh my God. We got set 2 right now. Let's knock it out. 1, 2, 20. Oh man, just gets under your ribs. You just feel it burning under your ribs after a while. All right, last set. 1, 2, 13, 14, come on. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That just wrecks your obliques on like the 15th rep. I was just dying, almost going to like this other space mentally. Just focus on completing what you need to. Last thing I got on my workout is front lever extensions. Got 3 sets. I'm aiming to hit 15 reps. Actually, I'm aiming to hit 12 reps. Last week I hit 10 reps for 3 sets, but been having some difficulty with front lever extensions recently. So my lower core is not as strong as it should be, and definitely gotta work on it. Got front lever extensions, aiming for 12 reps, 3 sets. That's 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11, 12. For these, I'm mainly just focusing on the technique, the form. So if I feel like my form is kind of failing, I'll just take a little break and then finish the set. Once I feel like I've recovered enough, the break won't be as long as my normal breaks in between sets. I'll just wait 5 or 10 seconds till I feel like I'm good enough to go again. Usually I won't do that. Usually I'll just wait until I complete the set and then rest. But with these, I want to be a little bit more careful on how my form is. Second set. 11, 1 more. 12. Last set. 11. 1 more. 1 more. Last one. 12. There we go. All right. Finish off with some stretches. Call it a day. Starting off with a lacrosse ball on my hip, just so I can get it loose before I start stretching, doing some splits. Hip mobility, probably gonna spend about 5 to 10 minutes on each side, and then might come back to it a little bit later just to loosen it up some more after the stretches. All right, first split, stretch after lacrosse balling my hips. Got a few nice releases with the lacrosse ball. I'm just gonna try and push this stretch as much as I can for a couple minutes. Been making a lot of progress with this since I started using the lacrosse ball. I feel like I can get a lot deeper in the stretch, kind of relax more into it. The last few days that I've been doing this stretch, I've actually been able to get into my adductors. I mentioned this in the other videos, but for the longest time, it's been such a struggle for me to stretch my adductors just because the pinch on the outside of my hip would always come first. And that would be the kind of the bottleneck of what was stopping me. I would always have to get through that first and then get into my adductors. So being able to release the outside of the hip with lacrosse ball has been such a big benefit. And the ease and the comfort of holding these different stretches and being able to relax into those stretches and actually target the right areas. All right, now let's hit the straddle stretch. My least favorite stretch. This is where pinch on the side of the hip comes in, which it's not too bad right now. I do feel it, but it's definitely better than what it has been. Gonna wait here a little bit, probably gonna lacrosse ball again, see if I can release that a little bit more. Does that make me feel on the outside of my hip? Just kind of letting it go. Not really what I was aiming to target, but if I feel tightness, might as well go for it. Try and loosen it up. This side is a lot easier for my front splits. I think mainly because of my hamstring on my left side. I can just get it a lot lower. As you can see, the hip flexor on my right side is pretty tight as well, so that kind of affects this. But overall, this is a lot easier done on my left than on my right. Gym's closing, so I'm just gonna hit this reverse bridge and then call it a night. Well, I forgot that LA closes at 9 o'clock, so gonna have to call it there. Anyway, that was a pretty good training session today. Overall, I feel like I made some pretty good progress over the various sessions that we had today, even though I was a little bit drained on energy. But as always, guys, thank you for watching. If you guys want to follow along with the journey to get the world's first double full on ice, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.